Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial we are going to create this animation, the cloning animation. It's like we have one circle and then it's separate into two. So that's exactly what we are going to do for today. And so let's start. The code I have now here is just the home screen where we have the button cloning animation. Then we click and then it opens this animation. So when you look at the file for the animation, there's nothing inside. So we are going to do exactly that. So let's run this code and see what we have. For the home screen. So as you can see, we only have the home screen, and then when you click the button, nothing happens. So let's go ahead and write the code for the animation part. So let's import the package Flutter material, and then let's create a stateful widget. So cloning animation, something like that. And then extend the stateful widget. We are creating a stateful widget because we know that we will change value over time. So let's go ahead and solve animation state, and then we have a create state. We need to override the build method, so let's do that. And then we need to pass in the build context. Okay. So now here we will have to return our widget here. First, let's return a stateful widget. Okay, and then let's create an bar. Just need an bar to set the title of the animation. So let's just create it. So cloning animation. Okay, with that one done, let's just save. Okay, first let's go and let's link this button to the new page that we've created. So navigator.context dot push, and let's push material page route, and then here you can we can have the builder, and then we can have build context. So we still cloning animation. So now when we click, we can go to that page, and then we just have the about the same cloning animation. Okay, so to create animation, we know we need the animation object. So let's create the animation object. Let me just use an underscore. And then we also need the animation controller to control the animation. So we see animation controller. Okay, we need the initState method to initialize this animation. The initState method will always be called when the cloning animation page is first built or when it's opened. So we need the initState so that we can initialize this object anytime the page is built. So we can say animation controller equals animation controller, and with the animation controller we can set the duration of the animation and also pass in the vsync. So let's say duration seconds, let's say 1, and also let's pass in the vsync. see this. With this one, we have to make the class of missing with ticker provider state missing. And also we have to create the animation object. We have to initialize the animation object. So let's see. And we are going to do that with the tween. Okay, so with the tween we can set the beginning value and then the end value. And this time we are going to begin from 0.0 to negative 1.0. I'll explain why we have to start from 0.0 to negative 1.0. So begin from 0.0 and at negative 1.0. So that means the value will start from from 0.0 to negative 1.0, and then we animate and then set the animation curved animation, and then we need to pass in the curve, say curves dot fast as well. You can use any curve of your choice, and then we have to also pass in the control, say animation control. Okay, with that one done, let's go to the body of the page. Let's set the body, and then in this body I think we should return a center, so that we put the whole thing at the center, and then this will take a child. If you remember how the animation was, you can see it was as if two containers or two circles overlapping each other. So with this one we are going to need a stack. Let's get a stack, and then the stack will take in children. So the circles are of the same size, the same color. So I think I'll create a method for that one. So let's say build container or circle. Now you can name it anyway. And then we will return a container. And this one we will set the height to 50.0 and also the weight to 50.0. And then we need a decoration in order to make it circle. And then we can say shape, and then say box shape dot circle. And then we need to set the color, let's say colors dot blue accent. Okay, if you also want to use the color of the theme, you can also set theme dot of context dot primary color. And since the primary color is also just the blue accent, it will just give us the same thing. Okay, and here we can call this method here. So we can say build container. So let's save this and see what happens. So we have our container there. When we add another one, let's add another one and see. You don't see anything. The reason is this container, the second container is overlapping the first container, so you won't see anything exactly. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to wrap the first container with a transform widget. You see what I mean here. So do that, and then I'll use the transform. And I told you in previous tutorial that the transform, in the transform widget dot translation value, we can actually move the object or the widget, the child widget, in the X or Y or Z axis. So this one we are just going to do with the X axis. We don't need the Y and then the Z axis. So here, if I set here to be, let's say negative 20.0, see what will happen. You see it just moved to the left. I mean the first container beneath the second one just moved to the left. So that's how we are going to animate these containers. We are going to use the transform widget. So let me just set this one to 0.0 now, and then wrap this whole thing with the animated builder. so that we can animate the container. So let's say child, and then no, we are not going to use the child. We say builder, and then we have to pass in the build context, and also it takes another argument called the child. Just average it, and then we can return this one. Yeah. Sorry. And then we also have to pass in the animation. So let's say animation. Why is this giving me an error? I already have my yeah, because of an underscore. We need an underscore. So okay. So now here we can use the animation value here. So animation dot value here. So this will return from 0.0 to negative 1.0. So times, let's say 30. Let's say something. Okay, don't worry about the error. Let's just start the animation here. And so animation controller dot forward. So let's save this one, and then let's go back to the home screen. Okay, so let's press the button again, the clone animation, and see what happens. You see the middle one just moved. So I think we just move from the center to the left. So I think we can do the same for this one. So let's just copy this one and replace the second container with the same code. And this time let's make this one negative so that it will move to the other side. So let's save. Okay. And now let's go back and then click the cloning animation again. Let's see what happens. Okay. You see, it just the two separated. Okay. So now what we have left, we want this to keep on repeating. So we can check if the animation complete, and then we can just reverse the animation. So with this one, you can say add status listener, and then we can get the status. So we can say if status because animation status completed, animation status dot completed, then we want to reverse the animation. When the animation has completed, we want to start the animation again, we want to reverse it. So we can say animation controller dot reverse, else if the animation is dismissed, that means if the animation is no more in motion, it hasn't started here, then we can start the animation. So animation controller animation controller dot forward. So I think this one should do. So let's go back and then press the button again. Yeah, so we have our animation working. So this is simple, guys. You can go through the code, and then if you don't have any, if you don't understand anything, you can leave comment below, and then I will reply to your comments. Thank you, guys. So that's it for this tutorial.